Hi, everyone. I wanted to give an apology here. It looks like there's some problems going on with the Play-Doh. I had opened some folders up just so, especially the syllabus, so that you guys could get access to it, and apparently it had shut down. I don't know exactly what occurred here. I got these little uh, devices. I could hide a link. I could show the link. All of these were shown on the first day. I had all of these ready to go. And then for some reason, I went to check today to check on messages and anything like that, just to make sure the class is running okay, because I hadn't heard anything. And apparently, this is not had not been there. This is what you will see, right, on your. So you have messages. Here's the syllabus, and here's the first folder called to relationships, which is also missing a link that was attached there. That was a video explanation. So it seems like this semester is starting a little weird, but we'll catch up. Let me talk a little bit about the syllabus real quick, just to give you a quick introduction to what it is that we're doing. This is Research Methods 2, so it's mostly a statistics class or learning statistics. It's learning how to calculate statistics using SPSS. Um, See, this is weird. Even this here, right? Description, like something bizarre happened uh, with Plato, and it's thrown everything off. Like even this part here, all of this stuff doesn't make any sense. Uh, I'm sorry, this is just like weirding me out a little bit because it was all set and ready to go, and all of a sudden it's not, and it's a frustrating thing to start the semester this way. So I'm just going to switch over to the Word document so that at least maybe the mistake is here and I can see it and uh, it'll make sense to me. Although uh, Plato has had its issues from last semester to this semester, so they did an update and it completely changed a lot of the things that I normally were expecting. Last semester, um, the year before, I used to get, um, if you will, these little notices letting me know that people had tried to contact me through Plato Mail. All of that is gone. So now I was expecting notices, and then, of course, not really checking because I was expecting the notices, and now I realize that oh no, they're all these people who've been mailing me, they're just no notices on those. All right. In either case, let me go and talk a little bit about this. I apologize. I'm taking up a little bit too much of your time complaining. That's not the intent here. I'm actually amused about this process, uh, but do bear with me. It's unintentional. It's some sort of glitch. Um, so the course is supposed to be straightforward. It's kind of getting you to understand how to use SPSS and do basic statistics. It's to, at one level, prepare you for the possibility of the capstone. At another level, to prepare you for entering a work environment where you're going to have to do analytics, right? You're going to have to do analysis. You're going to have to kind of understand analysis so that then you can talk about things in a clear and straightforward way. And our society is built on analysis being conducted. Like this is what um, it's actually what creates a lot of the divide in our society is those who understand analysis and use analytical tools in order to gain an understanding of what's going on, of policy, of what's happening at social events, social conditions, things like that. And then those who say they just go by gut feelings. It isn't that simple, but it almost feels that way. And so the idea behind this is to kind of give you that introduction and basic understanding to it. All right. Um, you're not going to be experts. I don't expect you to be experts. You're not going to get everything right. I don't need you to get everything right. You don't need to get everything right in order to get an A in this class. That's not how this works. It's about learning a process and getting engaged with the process. So I do have a recommended text. Recommend it because you don't need it. I'm going to teach you all the stuff that you need to do, but if you need like something to help you back up, this is an easy one to have. It really just gives you basic understanding of how to use SPSS and statistics, and it explains the statistics and why you're using them, and it shows you how to do them on SPSS, and it's really simple. It's sometimes a little expensive, which is why I make it recommended, but it's there. Um, I do want you to get a 6-month license for SPSS. The, the graduate pack is basically the most basic pack. It's for 6 months, I believe it might be $60, maybe less. I haven't checked lately. My apologies. I think last time I checked it was $60, which is the price of a textbook or something like that. It's well worth it. It's good to have it on your computer so you can play around with this stuff whenever you want. Um, they have it for Windows. They have it for Mac. They do not have it for Chromebooks. I'm sorry, that's just not um, available for it, and they don't have it. They don't have it for obviously Chromebooks, which means they don't have it for Linux. Um, so basically, it's just Windows or Mac, and don't think it requires a lot of memory, so it doesn't have to be, high power. I'm not going to have you do a lot of graphics or anything like that, so you won't be, bogged down with that. It's just, and the data sets we'll use will be uh, relatively small, so it won't have this huge need for RAM or stuff like that, or power. So it should be straightforward. It's the one thing I'm asking you to purchase simply because we're not on campus, and even if we were on campus, I would recommend this so that you can have it on your laptop. By the way, I think you can also contact um, IT and see if you can get a copy of this. I don't know what. So there's some COVID relief funds that allow for the purchasing of software for you guys to do some of the work at home. So this might be covered under that. I know that they tried to do this in this last spring, but I don't know if they were able to cover it or if they can cover it. But um, go and take a look, contact IT and see if there's any support that you can get for this statistical package. If not, just go ahead and just order it. Click on the link and order it, and it's pretty straightforward. I better check the link. Sorry, it's just one of those. I should have checked all of this before, but I just assumed, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be working fine. What am I worried about? Here it is. Yeah, it's just $50 for the grad pack for 6 months, for the Mac and for the Windows. I'm sorry that it's so expensive. Actually, that's the grad pack basic pack for the Mac, and here's the grad basic pack. Uh, oh, they increased the volume to the volume 6. So, I believe now this is 12 months, this is 6 months, uh, standard grad. Oh, you just need the basic grad, I believe. That should be sufficient. So, fiscal base grad pack. I don't think you need the standard grad pack. They just had extra stuff to add to it to do other things, and we don't need it. Participation in assignments are the big thing. A lot of assignments. There's 2 exams. No, not that big a deal. It's just asking you to do, it's asking you to do the stuff that we do in the assignment. So as long as you can kind of get the assignments, you'll be able to do the exams. The big part about the exam is interpretation. Basically, you do an analysis and then you have to interpret what the results were. And hopefully I'll be able to provide that for you. The rest of the stuff is kind of straightforward, grade distribution, things like that. The class schedule, what I'm going to be covering every week. The first is the introduction, right, and going off to doing SPSS. I'll show you how to do SPSS and stuff like that. The next one is the causal relationships. I opened up that folder already, but I have to do a video so that it makes sense to you. Although I think the PowerPoint's is straightforward. The PDF file I have there, I mean, there's not much. It's just telling you what causal relationships are, and you took research methods 1, but I'll cover it in a quick video so that at least you have a sense of what it is that we're doing within this class, right, and the complexities of social research, how to do the readings, and basically that's it. So I do apologize for everything that how this is not started off at the right foot. I don't know why that is, or why does I have the Westfield State College there instead of university. That's weird too. So I don't know why it started off this way and why